Creativity changes the everyday. Creativity is beautiful. Creativity is active. Creativity is freedom. Alpha NEX5 debut.
Sony.
Well, Jeff Ellison, you're the CEO of SeaLink and Captain Cook Cruises, and I know there's been a lot of activity in your company over the last year or so. Why don't you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, well, SeaLink started off in South Australia running ferries to Kangaroo Island, and we built a coach company around that. We now have about 30 vehicles,
wow,
coaches, and also touring vehicles.
Yep.
But then last year we acquired Sun Ferries that runs to
Magnetic Island, yeah.
Magnetic Island, and also to Palm Island from Townsville. So we purchased that in March last year, and then in November last year we acquired Captain Cook Cruises on Sydney Harbour and on the River Murray.
And two of the most iconic products in Australia. I mean, I love their Murray River product, or your Murray River product. It's got to be the quintessential river trip, hasn't it, in Australia? It is.
It's an absolute stunning boat and a real experience to see some parts of the River Murray that you don't normally see as driving past. It's actually a fantastic product.
That's right. And then Captain Cook, of course, on Sydney Harbour. It's hard to imagine international tourists coming to Australia who haven't been on a Captain Cook boat in the harbour in Australia, in Sydney.
That's right. The Captain Cook brand is one of the iconic tourism brands in Australia. And I agree, there's not many people that wouldn't have experienced some sort of lunch, dinner, morning cruise on Sydney Harbour with Captain Cook.
Now, established by Captain Trevor Howarth many, many years ago, but his son has joined the company, or stayed with the company now in the Sydney business, has he?
That's right. Anthony is now a general manager for Sydney.
Yep.
So he is running the full Sydney operations, plus the Murray Princess on the River Murray.
Brilliant. Well, tell me now, so you've got a portfolio of products. So you're a major maritime operator in Australia, and there are very few of those, in reality, because it's from a major maritime perspective, externally it's very complex and expensive to have ships in Australia. But tell me about the sort of attributes of all the different products. So why should a traveller or a tourist go on your products or travel on your products in different places in Australia?
Well, now SeaLink, Captain Cook, can offer 4 of the top tourism icons in Australia. There's the Great Barrier Reef, Sydney Harbour, Kangaroo Island and the Murray River. So all these iconic products can now be bought through SeaLink and guaranteed that level of delivery and customer service. SeaLink now has about 600 staff in all, and we service over 2 million passengers a year.
Whoa, okay, that's a lot, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Yeah, and at ATE this year, you've launched a new brochure, haven't you? It's the first joint international brochure. So tell me a bit about that, and I think you've got one in your hand there, so hold it alongside, up a little bit, there we go. Discover Australia with SeaLink and Captain Cook Cruises. First time, tell me about it and what sort of products are in there.
So it has the 4 iconic products in here. It starts off with the Sydney Harbour and then talks about Kangaroo Island, from the touring, how to get there, where to stay. Then it has the Murray Princess, the cruise on the River Murray. And then finally it talks about Magnetic Island, which is an absolute stunning island off the coast in Queensland. Offers the excitement of the Great Barrier Reef right next to the island.
If I said there was something missing in your portfolio, it might be the Great Barrier Reef. Any plans?
Well, as it turns out, the Magnetic Island is in the Great Barrier National Park. So it is part of it. Off Magnetic Island there is coral, and they have the local turtles, which are enormous turtles. We can see regularly there.
Where would people find out more information about Captain Cook, SeaLink Captain Cook? Are you calling it SeaLink Captain Cook Cruises, or are you calling it SeaLink?
No, we've got 2 parts of the business. SeaLink, which runs the Queensland operations and the Kangaroo Island operations, and Captain Cook brand is used on the Murray and on Sydney Harbour. So both, if you Google Captain Cook or SeaLink, you'll find both of those products and connections. The brochure has all the details in it, and that's available online.
Brilliant. And for travel agents, tour operators, wholesalers, you provide commission and all that sort of stuff?
That's right, yes. All the details, the contact details are on the back of the brochure.
Fantastic.
And can be accessed from there.
Well, look, thank you very much indeed for your time today. I really appreciate it. What exciting news you've had this last 12 months as well. And I think also in terms of Captain Cook Cruises, and Trevor, you know, is getting older and so on, and he's an icon of the Australian tourism industry. But it's nice to see Captain Cook Cruises in safe hands for the future.
Oh, that's right, John. Old Trevor is a fantastic friend of mine. I've known him for a long time through the industry.
Yeah.
It's a business I've always admired. So I was so proud to actually move on with his same culture, same heritage with Captain Cook Cruises.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for your time. Take care now.
Good. Thank you, John.